Hi guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to episode 3 of D&D Life Lessons. Today we're going to talk about goal setting and getting things done. So if you're following along in the program, last week, we did a session called a thought download or a brain dump, where you were to spend 10 minutes writing everything that you think you want to do in the year ahead or the person that you want to be in the year ahead. And so today we're going to talk about how to take that list and break it down and set yourself some goals for the year. And really, you should already have those goals. I mean, that's what that list is. So we're really talking about how to make those goals happen. So for me, I wrote down my future self download or thought download, right? And I wrote everything down that I could think of that I want to achieve in 2021. And then I broke it down into the different things that I do. So I have my Dandy Life business. I have my flexibility fitness business. I have my own personal goals with getting things done around my house or fitness goals that I want to achieve myself. So I have all of those kinds of things as well. It ends up being like basically about, I have probably 7 different things that I do between coaching and the different places that I work. Some of those can kind of be conglomerated into certain things. For example, my coaching can also be part of my flexibility fitness business, as well as some of my jobs can go into that flexibility fitness bucket as well. But anyway, we want to move forward and talk about how we're going to achieve those goals. So maybe by now you probably have already heard about SMART goals, right? SMART goals. SMART is the acronym for how to pick a goal. And SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, or I like to say realistic, and time-bound. So you need to say, I want to get this goal achieved by the end of the year. So maybe it's something like, I want to deep clean my house within the 12 months of 2021, right? It's specific, cleaning my entire house, deep cleaning my entire house. It's measurable. I can keep track of every room and everything that I clean. It's achievable. I hope it's achievable. It's relevant or realistic to give yourself an entire year. Now, if I said, I want to deep clean my house this weekend, that's probably not realistic. At least it wouldn't be for me. And then time-bound is that 1 year time that we gave it. So if that is my goal for 2021, a deep clean of my house, how do I get that done? So maybe that's your next brain dump or brainstorm or thought download, is to say, okay, I have this goal or these goals, and if you do have multiple goals for the year like I do, I would take the time to really actually say, this goal, losing weight, whatever, I want to lose 20 pounds this year, this is my brainstorm of how I'm going to achieve that goal, and really think about the steps that it's going to take. What are the things that you can do to make that goal happen? So again, going back to cleaning your house, one of the things that you could do, say, I'm going to clean it room by room. Okay, in that room, I'm going to do one drawer at a time. So I know that the new thing, I picked cleaning the house and then was thinking about this. I know the new thing is the whole Marie Kondo concept, right? Where you pile everything into your living room or wherever, the middle of the room, and you pick things up one at a time and ask if it brings you joy. That to me, super overwhelming, and I would end up with a room full of whatever it was I was cleaning out, and I would just walk away from it. Last weekend I was cleaning, I got inspired to clean out my kitchen, and I knew that for me, when I try to deep clean a closet, I was taking everything out, and I would set it in the middle of the floor and try to go through each box or each folder or whatever one by one, and it just got to be super overwhelming, and I just would leave it for like a day and have to come back to it, and I don't really want to do that. So I said I'm gonna clean all of the cabinets below the countertop, right? And I literally would take one drawer at a time. And there was a time that I had about 3 cabinets left and I was done cleaning. I didn't want to do it anymore. But one was like where I keep the toaster, so easy to clean, but also really needed to get done, and very good feeling of accomplishment when you clean out that cabinet. Because you get all the little crumbs and whatever. It's very visibly clean, so it's a way to just get it done. It makes you feel good. So it was easy to kind of push through those last 3. I actually recommend doing that. So if you're cleaning or doing anything, just think about the smallest step that you can take and make that your one thing that you're going to do. So along the way, I've read a lot of books about goal setting and achieving things. And one of the best concepts I ever saw was the 10-minute rule, right? So choose 3 10-minute steps that you can do every day to work towards your goal. Now, again, if you're like me and you have multiple goals that are different from each other, you use those 3 steps as maybe 3 different things that you can do. For example, I really want to open my own fitness studio. So what do I need to do for that? I know I need to write a business plan. That's the first thing I need to do. I don't know how to write a business plan. I have a book on how to write a business plan that I've started reading, and that is my goal, is to finish this book by the end of January. And in that time, by doing this book and the exercises in this book, I will have written a business plan. So on top of that goal of I have 1 month to write out my business plan, or to read this book, I broke it down into how many chapters is it, and how many chapters do I have to read a week in order to get this book done by the end of the month. And I also looked at my calendar, and I know that I'm gone for a week in January, and so I really need to I won't be able to read and do the activities that I need to do during that time. So I kind of looked at those, okay, it's kind of 2 days 1 week and 3 days the next week, so let's do 2 chapters that week instead of the 3 chapters that I need to do each week to get it done. So my goal is still to get that book read and the activities done by the end of the month. And I think I can do it, although I am already behind. So I need to get on that. But those are the 10-minute tasks that I'm looking for. I think I can read for 10 minutes every day and get those chapters in. I can do that exercise for 10 minutes every day and get that chapter done. So those are the kinds of things that you're looking for when you're looking at goal setting. The smallest steps that you can get to. So take your thought download and pick a couple of things that are really important to you and really sit with them for those. Do another 10-minute thought download on the steps that you need to take to get to where you want to be, and break it down into the smallest 10-minute steps possible. Now, it's not always possible. Maybe your goal is to run a marathon by the end of the year, Halloween maybe marathon, right? Chances are you can't work out for 10 minutes a day and be able to run a marathon. So maybe you have some mileage goals or some things that you can break down that way. And I can definitely help you figure out what the best breakdown for your goals are. Just shoot me an email and I will help you figure out what those steps are, because that is the biggest thing that you can do. So for this week or for this video, I want you to take your goals and break them down. Get the littlest steps possible. And next time we will talk about what to do with those steps and how to get organized. And I use a planner. Maybe you want to use a planner. How do I make that happen? So get on it. Achieve those goals. Well, okay, write down those goals. Make them smart. and we'll see you guys next week. Happy New Year!